Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This is your man, Corey G, your New York Uber driver, bringing you another video. It's been about 2 months or so since I put out a video. I have to apologize. As you know, I'm a videographer, and I'm working on a documentary right now. So that's been keeping me busy. So there has been a lot of changes going on within New York City. Back in July, the City Council has put a stopgap, you can say, on new for-hire vehicles to be registered within TLC, as they do a 1-year case study of congestion within the city. So, just to get on that topic real quick, just simply put, that case study, they're just making the for-hire vehicles scapegoats in this thing. Is there too many for-hire vehicles out there? Might be. Do they cause the congestion? A very, very small percentage, guys. Small percentage. What is the real problem within New York City? Here, I'm going to tell you. Plain and frank. And your guys, whoever looks at this video, whoever reviews it, give it a thumbs up after you see it, because you're going to agree with me. The real problem is those dedicated bus lanes and bike lanes within the city. Let me explain. If you've been driving throughout the city within the past 10 to 15 years, let's use First Avenue in Manhattan for example. Let's say from 1st Street all the way up to 125th Street in Manhattan. Now, First Avenue is like a 5-lane roadway. But when you reduce a 5-lane roadway to a 3, you don't have to be Sheldon Cooper from the Big Bang Theory to figure it out that the math in this is going to cause congestion. You're limiting the amount of lanes on a roadway, and you expect traffic to be lighter or not congested? I don't understand it. What is the city and DOT thinking of? I don't know what they on or what they coming off. It doesn't make sense. But yet and still they blame the for-hire vehicles. Let's use another example. Amsterdam Avenue in Manhattan. Amsterdam Avenue used to be a 4-lane roadway. They reduced it to 3. Why? They put in a bike lane. And a bike lane that people don't be riding their bikes in. They still ride in the street, but that's another video for another time. And now, let's say, for instance, on Amsterdam Avenue or anywhere, First Avenue, but let's say Amsterdam Avenue, you have trucks that are now double parked in that 3-lane roadway. Now that 3-lane roadway turns into 1. And you're saying that for-hire vehicles is the problem? I don't know who be doing their city planning. Obviously, they don't know what they're doing. So that's the main cause. How are you going to reduce lanes and you don't think you get congestion? Plain and frank. Come on. It's simple. So, guys, for those who are new for-hire vehicle drivers out there that just got their TLC driver's license, now it's not stopping this cap that the city put. It's not stopping new drivers. It's just stopping vehicles from being registered to be out on the street. So if you're a new driver, they still taking in applications so you can get your driver's license, your TLC driver's license. They're still doing that. But no more new cars to be registered with TLC to be out on the street. So what can you do, your new drivers out there? Well, your new drivers, you have really one main option. Since you can't get a new registered vehicle, you're going to have to look for people where you can rent or lease vehicles that are already registered. That's your only option, guys. So, is that good or bad? Some ways it's kind of bad because now you're going to have to be hustling even harder out there because you're going to have to pay for that rental, and that rental is not real, that vehicle is not really yours. Now, for the rest of us who have vehicles and they're already registered, this doesn't affect us at all. In fact, in some ways, it kind of helps us. And let me explain why. Being that there's no more new vehicles getting registered and being on the street, that means the probability of now us getting more and more calls is now increased, which means more money. So it does help for us in some way. Now, will this city do this, help us to get this minimum wage? I think it's $15 or $17 for us. I'm not holding my breath. I'm just going to put it to you like that. I'm not going to hold my breath. Okay. But we'll see what happens. But it'd be a good thing if it does. That's great. As long as we stay as independent contractors. Guys, you know how I feel. I did a video on this. Independent business owners versus employees, which is better? And it's the independent business owner. Because if we become employees because of this $15 or $17 minimum wage, and they change our status to employees, then they can tell us when to work, how long to work, where to work, when to take breaks. That's a job. Many of us got into this thing not to have another job, but to actually have a business. So we're going to see how this turns out, guys. This is your man, Corey G, your New York Uber driver. You and I will become successful together.